The business.
I had a wonderful good afternoon. A thankful Thursday, I call it. Welcome to Youth Unplugged, right here on Radio Caribbean International 101.1. We are live, RCI St. Lucia.com. And well, with Youth Unplugged, we are always on our Facebook page, on our YouTube. We are live. You can see who is in studio. Today, I have with me a young entrepreneur, and I keep on talking about entrepreneurship. I am happy when I'm able to, you know, meet and network with persons who are in entrepreneurship. And yes, young people as well. Good afternoon, Jerona and Tal.
Good afternoon, teacher.
And how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you very much.
When I spoke to you today, you were in a meeting, and what is it normally like for you on a busy basis, Miss Boss Lady? I have to call you Boss Lady, Miss Boss Lady. How is it normally for you on a you know you had a meeting and then you're juggling things. Let's start off with that.
Okay, well, first of all, I think I have three portfolios.
Mm-hmm.
One is a mother.
Yes,
That's
that is
number one.
we have to put that. Let me tell you, as a mother myself. Hmm.
And then I'm employed as the operations manager at Lucia Country Life.
Right?
And
That's
I'm
a family
also,
business.
yes,
It is a family business.
I know you in that capacity, yeah.
Yes.
And then I am also the owner of Decor Delivered, which is my personal business.
And that one I didn't know until recently. I have seen, and then I said, okay, all right. You make the connections. Let me say thank you to again our sponsors, Banker St. Lucia. Banker St. Lucia, I understand that Jerona has done some work with you guys in terms of the decor
Yes,
field.
I
So I'm
have,
very
yes, I
happy
have.
when she said that to me. She said, oh, yes, I've done some work with them. That is wonderful. All right, so she started introducing herself, three portfolios, and I admire you the fact that you said motherhood first
And foremost.
and foremost, because we mothers understand that that is a separate job, that is a
No
separate
mistake, it is.
portfolio. Let's start with that. Let's start with that portfolio. How do you manage? How old is baby? I remember when your baby was baby. How old now?
So I have two children, a boy and a girl.
Oh, yeah, two. I remember when you had two. Yes.
Yeah. My girl is 5 and my son is a year and 5 months.
A year and 5 months.
Yes.
Okay. How is that? Two, two. I have no doubt that you
Two and
are
five.
capable of managing it all, but managing two children
Yes. So
and then
mhm,
business.
it is a challenge, to be quite honest with you. I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have the support of my family.
Yes.
First of all, the support of my partner, my extension, my parents, his parents. We all work
Oh,
as a
both
team.
parents are involved.
Oh yes,
Love
they
it.
are very much
Love
involved.
it. Love it.
Sometimes too involved, but
Okay. All right.
but That's how I do it, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
And it assists me when that support system helps me to manage on my busyness, because I know there are persons that I can depend on
Mm-hmm.
to help with the care of my children, with their schedules, because both of them have the individual schedules, who does swimming, who does gymnastics,
That's right.
football, you name it.
Yes.
So um, I work through the night sometimes when I come home, care for the babies, make sure everybody's good, everybody has their dinner. My partner would bathe them, shower them if we have to, and we get that out of the way
Chore duty.
first.
Let me ask you, chore duty. Let me tell you something. Me, boy, I mean, I have no problem doing chores. Eh? I absolutely, but then you finding the time and you're human
It's tough.
exhaustion.
Oh yes.
How does that work for you?
Chores. To be quite honest, I don't do many chores at home.
Mhm.
However, I'm primarily responsible for the meals of my kids. So
Okay,
I
so you
make
cook.
sure that they eat well and they're well groomed and they have everything that they need. I make sure that I have all the groceries. I do the grocery shopping.
Wow. Okay.
Sometimes I wash the dishes. Um,
Sometimes.
yeah,
I want
because
that.
I'm
I
being
want.
honest. It's the
No,
truth.
I love that. I love that
It's the
for
truth.
you. Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
Sometimes I wash the
Wait. Let me
dishes.
ask. Who does the dishes?
My partner or his mom,
Okay. Okay.
whoever. I chip in. We chip in whenever we have to.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes certain things pile up, and then I have to make sure I clean because I work from home.
Yes.
So I work from home for decor delivered because that's where
Mm-hmm.
I'm based,
Yes.
and I also work from home from time to time for Lucian Country Life as well.
Okay.
So my home is my home. My home is my work. My work is Tubagai. So it's very tough
I understand
sometimes in the
that.
cleaning department to make sure stuff is organized, things are out of the way with the kids, and oh, it's a journey, but I'm doing it.
Yes, you are doing it, and
I'm doing it.
we make it happen. I am very happy for that for you. At this point in time, I just want to very quickly, we're going to officially now go through her bio. All right, it is Jerona Antal, and I know her brother as well. I know your dad as well. Very good, close family members with my grandmother.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that. Oh shit. Jerona Antal is a 30-year-old event designer, founder of Decor Delivered and operations manager at Lucian Country Life Inc. With over 10 years of experience in the service industry, this Miss Antal graduated from St. Joseph's Convent Secondary School in 2011 and the Sanford Lewis Community College, Department of Arts, Science, and General Studies in 2013, majoring in physics, chemistry, and pure mathematics. Wow. Miss Antal started her professional career as an administrative assistant in her family's business in July of 2013, where she demonstrated competency in business management. Hence, she was appointed to the post of operations manager in 2018. She is the first individual undertaking the post of the operations at her company. After losing her main source of income due to negative impact of COVID-19, we know that I was, Miss Ansel decided to pursue what most of her friends and family have been encouraging her to do for years. In January of 2021, so we let COVID pass over. She made it official and registered her business under the name Deco Delivered. Fast forwarding to 2024, on her third year in business, Miss Antal's journey thus far has been very challenging. I like the honesty and authenticity, but even more fulfilling as she continues to learn to invest. Ooh, I like that word. And grow. Keywords there, striving for excellence in her field. Um, as a passionate young full-time entrepreneur, Ms. Antal's aim is to exceed her clients' expectations, and she's committed to providing personalized, unique designs outside of office. As a former track and field, I didn't get that one. As a former track and field athlete,
Well,
she
it is
enjoys
cool.
living a healthy, balanced lifestyle as well as spending quality time with her children. Oh, I understand the thing about making sure the children have okay. Her love and commitment to her family is her driving force as she aspires to pursue a degree in event planning and design in the near future. Kudos to you. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So we've touched on the portfolio of of motherhood. Let's go into the next, well, that came later, but the first experience you had in the work field, which is beautiful. Not many people get that opportunity. Not everybody's family has a business. But how did that work out for you as administrative assistant, and how was that for you? Did you get
Well,
it easy, family business, or
um,
there was pressure on you to? Mm,
yes and no.
mm,
Yes, in terms of the fact that I didn't have to go from business place to business place actually applying.
mm,
Um, I was just plunged into my family business right after SAFA.
right.
So as you could see, office administration doesn't have anything to do with the
Sciences
sciences,
and pure math,
so to
maybe
speak.
accounts.
Maybe the math part.
Yes.
And so at first it was something to do. So
Mhm.
we have a family business. We've always been working in the family business in terms of when we're called on doing little code here and there.
Right.
But now this was different. This was a job that we were being paid to do. And
Hmm.
I say we because it was me alongside another cousin of mine at the same time.
Okay.
And coming into the business at that point in time, it was a bit challenging. One of the persons in the position previously was just leaving to go study. And
Oh.
so he didn't have much time to really fully train us.
Uh-huh.
Um, but we did get some sort of training, but it was on the job training for the most part.
Right, right.
As the years grew by, I realized that, I really had a passion. Well, I have a passion for family. So that was number one. My
Mm.
passion for family, my passion for my family business. Seeing persons happy, they're enjoying the experience, it grew on me. It grew on me to up to the point whereby everyone saw my efforts, they saw my intentions, and they decided to promote me to operations manager. They decided that the company needed to move in a different direction. We were
And
expanding.
that happened because you truly proved yourself.
Oh yes, I mean, at first it
No,
was
no,
a
we have
bit
to make that clear.
iffy.
People not be
At
it. She
first,
didn't. She was not privileged because she's the daughter, and she
yes,
worked and proved herself.
I literally worked my way from the bottom up, and I can't say that I have a holistic idea of the entire operations of the business.
Right.
And so I took on that portfolio as operations manager, which again was a new one to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just grew more and more as I went along, as I communicated with our different businesses or different persons that we do business with
Mm-hmm.
in terms of tours and speaking with our accountants, different things. I made my mark, I would say, and I'm still
Ah,
making my
listen,
mark to this
it's
point.
a good thing we had the cameras on. Did you see that expression? I made my mark. Let me tell you, when you
I
see, no,
did.
you no, rightfully so, you deserve it. When you know
Jackie's
that you
jacket.
worked hard, if Jackie's jacket, Jerry's jerrycan, you
Yes.
worked for it, and I could see it in that expression.
Yes.
Um, COVID came because
Yes.
I did meet you in another capacity at that point in time. We were trying to
Yes.
have plans in certain things, and
And then it didn't work
it
out.
did not work out that way.
Mhm.
COVID took us. I think COVID blew us up, threw us around, hit us on the head, and then we just everybody, and then
We
we just didn't know.
scrambled the pieces
But
together.
then
Yeah.
you somehow realized, along with quite a few other people, that hey, this is what I want to do. That decor as well. So
Yes.
because you said people have been encouraging you, it
Hmm.
means that they should have seen something they saw. Because
Hmm.
people, I mean, it's something that happens. What happened?
Okay, what happened is that I am very into, I was always into planning events that the family has.
Okay.
And so, whether it be a birthday party, whether it be a little luncheon,
Mhm.
planning that, doing some decorations here and there, I was constantly on YouTube and just trying to learn, see what persons do, and following through as well.
Right.
So I I did birthday parties. I did my child's gender reveal, christening, and whatnot.
Oh,
And
you
the more
planned the child's gender.
I planned,
Okay.
executed, designed, and everything. And so since I was pregnant, so I did my gender reveal. I did my what do you call that? Your baby bump party. Like I'm missing the word.
Yeah, they have that.
No, it's not. It's not. That's not the word. I'm missing the word. I'm trying to think of the word. I can't remember the word right now.
Okay, it's a
Um,
baby. Maybe somebody 7240008 or somebody on the
yes.
live can just tell us what it's a baby
It's
bump.
not a christening. Before the christening, what do you have?
What is a party?
A baby shower.
Oh, baby shower,
Baby
right?
shower. Yes, that's the word.
Yes.
I did my
Yes, baby shower.
So as I went on into the different events, I got better and better. Persons started to realize my talent and my skill,
Mm-hmm.
and then they encouraged me to, you must do that to make a little money on the side and so on. So, but I never really took it that serious to that level until when
COVID.
COVID hit, and 90% of our business came from cruise tourism.
Right.
So, could
Yes.
you imagine when everything shut down?
Nobody coming
Corporations
in
had to shut
and people
down.
at their homes.
Everybody
That's
had to
not
be
something you can work at
Mhm.
home for.
everybody had to be let go of, and I'm figuring out, well, I need to find a way to contribute to my this financial status of my family.
Mm.
So I figured, let me just try that. So I got a little bit of cash from Country Life letting me go, and then I took that and I invested it into.
Wow, so they continue to treat you as an employee. That's important to note, you know. As an employee, just as everybody had their cash, you were treated no different.
No.
Yes. Okay.
So we all had our little something, and I got a little something. I've been there for years, and I took that and I invested it into my business. I got my barrel. I had everything come down for Christmas, and
Mm-hmm.
that was the inception of Take or Delivered.
January 2020.
Yes, so it was kind of December of 2020, but I actually made it official, registered my business and everything else in 2021. Yes.
Okay, wonderful. I want to take a quick break. Of course, we must always recognize our sponsors back at St. Lucia. When we get back, because we've done the personal, we've done the you're growing from one to the next.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna include because hey, you've just come on board with us, youth
Economy.
economy agency, and you have been nominated
Oh yes.
for this coming Saturday for hopefully an award.
Yes.
We'll talk about that, how you feel about that. And hey, I want you to talk to the youth that need to hear people like you to take it to the next level. We'll be back, people. Back at Solution. Thank you so much.
Dream big, make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home. Unlock your home's potential with BOSL's Home Flex Equity line of credit. Set up an Airbnb, chase your travel dreams, or start a side hustle. Access up to 80% of your home's value, a $75,000 BOSL Visa credit card, and home improvement discounts. Terms apply. Act now. BOSL, dream big. Make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home. BOSL's Home Suite is the sweetest mortgage deal.
If you need a credit card and haven't had one before, you need access to funds anywhere that you go. Now you got the perfect card so that you can do more. BOSL's got you covered, you got access for sure. I got my lead, and it's eco-friendly seat. I can swipe it, tap it, beat. Swipe it, tap it, beat. Yeah, I got my lead, I move independently. I can swipe it, tap it, beat. Swipe it, tap it, beat. In any store online, I can swipe it when I need. I can use it anytime, pay it down monthly. I got my lead, and it's eco-friendly seat. I can swipe it, tap it, beat. Swipe it, tap it, beat. Yeah.
Introducing the Leap Visa credit card for youth, first-time cardholders, or anyone wanting a second card. Leap stands for Love, Environment, Access Funds. The perfect card for you. Only from Bank of St. Lucia. All the bank use.
I can swipe it, tap it, beat. Swipe it, tap it, beat. Yeah.
101 number one.
The business.
Oh yes, welcome back from a quick break. Again, our sponsors back at St. Lucia. Yes, you can plug every Thursday, 3 o'clock. Me, your lady here, and we have Jerona Antal, mother and entrepreneur. We make sure because she said her first portfolio was mothers. We make sure we say that. I want to be proud to announce by her saying sure that she's possibly interested in your leaf plan. So I will be checking in for my commission. Oh yes, we were having that discussion. She was listening to the ad and she's like, "Oh, I've been thinking of that." So back at St. Lucia, Jerona Antal is going to be coming in. She actually said as soon as next week. So yeah, we organize. Okay. Yeah. All right, so Jerona, let's continue to talk. So you started a business. How was it started? 2021. Let's talk about the experience, particularly. Let's talk about the challenges because we have to make persons understand whether you're a youth or not. It does have its there are the challenges involved, and you did say very challenges as well. So let's at least name two of your challenges, your journey. What was there?
Okay, so in terms of the startup, just to be clear, it was quite simple for the startup.
Right.
In terms of registering your business, thinking of a name and stuff like that, paying the fee and whatever it is to get started.
That's where let's make it very clear. So those who are not clear exactly where it is that you go.
So if my memory serves me right, nobody put me on that because it was how many years ago? But I've been on mommy brains. However, I think I remember going to the registrar of companies to do a name search.
Yes.
You have to do a name search to find out whether anybody else has the business name.
Yes.
And then you come out with some sort of document and then you go to SEDU with that document.
Correct.
You fill out some forms. You know the information, so why are you making me say that?
I'm not
What
the
kind of thing
guest.
is that?
I'm not the guest. You're the guest. I have to play like I
So I believe that you take that information, so you decide whether or not you want to be a sole proprietorship, a partnership, or whatever it is, the form of your business.
Mm-hmm.
And then after which you pay whatever fees that is associated with that.
Mm-hmm.
I did a sole proprietorship, so I'm the full owner of my business.
Right.
And so the fee was not very great.
Yes.
After that, I think you sign up and then that's about it. They give you a certificate. And you take that certificate, you go to a financial institution. If you just started, they might ask you for a cash flow
Projection.
yes, a cash flow projection, yes, and some other documents, which I can't recall right now.
So the challenges going through 2021, 2022.
Going through the challenges was in time management, trying to manage my time in terms of making sure I give quality time to my family life as well as my craft. It's a lot of work that I do, and I try to. I had to do some market research to see what is out there, what makes me different, what services can
And I realize
offer.
you must be somebody that's even if you did the scientists, you have some kind of creative.
Oh yes,
unique
well yes,
in what you do. I sense that.
and I follow big designers here in St. Lucia and abroad.
Well, let's give some
And-
local names.
Okay, so some local names I would say Carol from Carol K Inner Spaces.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Tej Laborde from
Yes.
I would say Noelisa said Catherine from Design by Nell.
Mm.
And there are so many others.
And I
also
what I want to touch on is the fact that as much as you're offering the same thing, you're using people for inspiration.
yes, Natalie John from
Competition
Dream.
doesn't necessarily mean you're fighting, but you're looking at others for inspiration. That is big.
So
That's big.
community versus community over competition.
Yes.
So I also
Collaboration,
signed up-
if any.
Mhm.
Yes.
I do collaborate with two fellow designers on a regular basis. So that is Drip Drip Decor and
Drip
Carol
Drip,
K
yes.
Inner Spaces.
Okay.
These are my my ladies, and
Uh-huh.
we do work together often on certain projects in our strong areas, whether it be in our strong area,
That's right.
whether the person just needs a hand, you
A little
know.
That's
Um,
good. That's good.
and
Because they say there's competition in the bottom. That's what they say. But the persons who are aspiring and climbing are collaborating in the top as they climb.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Another person I can mention is Nadia from DIY Rentals.
Mhm.
So there are a lot of persons that, so that's for instance, Lucia, that I kind of took a little page from
Mhm.
their work. I did something with Tej, and she also taught me a lot. She had a small little short course. It was like I think 2 days long.
I
Um,
remember that.
I
Yes. From
attended that,
yeah.
and I got a wealth of information. She was open to sharing, and they're a phone call away basically.
Mhm.
And so I ensured that I stayed very close and in connection with the persons who were doing what I wanted to do.
Mhm.
And I tried my best to what find what my niche market is, find what I think makes me different, which
Mhm.
I would say is actually balloon art. So I am a balloon artist,
Wow.
and, and
You
that
know,
is
I
my
say, wow,
specialty.
I don't like balloons, but I do a little. No, honestly, I do a little decor thing for my family. I could do the balloon
Okay,
thing, but every time
okay, look
I
at you.
have to mentally prepare myself for the balloon part. But anyway, yes, continue.
So that is my specialty department.
Wow. Okay.
Balloons.
When you say
And
balloons,
so
you can make shapes and
twisting,
wow,
balance, structure, gifts, you name it.
wow.
So that's what I do, and
Oh,
I'm very good at what I do because I simply take the time to invest in my craft, to attend different online platforms. I mean, I graduated from the University of YouTube, you know,
I wasn't expecting. Okay, I love that one.
and practice, practice,
Practice,
practice makes
practice.
permanent.
Yes,
So
yes.
I kind of found my.
So what I want to hear from you is,
Was talking about the challenges, I think.
huh?
Was talking about the challenges.
Yes.
I think we got sidetracked.
Oh yeah, but it because again, let me tell you that our half hour goes by so quickly. I want to because I really want to touch on youth economy agencies because they started off a year after you started. So how did you get involved? And how what was that process?
Youth Economy Agency. How did I get involved? I did a job for someone at an event. It was a personal event. That person was so pleased. Well, not the person I did a job for, but someone who attended. They were like, who did that? Who did that? And then they gave out my number. And then it was somebody from the Youth Economy Agency. And at that time, it was just the inception. They were actually just launching.
Okay.
And so they called me, I sent in a quotation, and I did that push up with them. From that time, everybody loved my work. I was different, I was unique, and I was
I
in the right
realized
place
you
at
want
the
to be
right
set
time.
apart.
You know, yes, I do.
Your niche.
I do. And the journey started there with the youth economy, and that was on a business level. Right. So at that point in time, they were my clients. And then later on, learning more about what they do, I became very interested in what they do.
Oh, so
Yes,
they were your clients.
they were my clients, and
And
then
then now you
we each other clients, you know.
All right.
And so, looking at the services that they offer and the way that I see that they were very involved in youth in business, very encouraging, I decided that I wanted to
Be a
do.
part of that.
That's correct. I wanted to be a beneficiary. I wanted to get my grant. I wanted to actually. I had a business already, but I did start off with the business planning course that they did. I was in, I think, the first cohort. I think I was in, and it was a very rigorous course. So I was kind of going backward. My partner was always telling me, Jerona, you have to have a business plan. You have to have a business plan. And at that
Pick
time,
up your partner. Pick up your partner. Let me tell you something. This partner
yes,
is very
pick up
supportive.
Travis. Yes, pick up Travis. He was always
Oh, you
telling me,
say pick
yes,
up
yes,
Travis. Your partner may say from the dishes to the everything to you gotta be, oh, let me tell you, support system.
yes. So he was always telling me about business plan, and I'm like, a little thing I do on the side, I don't need that right now. I'm just trying to make it
And
day
you're
by
putting
day.
yourself back.
And I had to actually do my business plan in the youth economy. I understood what it means to have a plan, what it means to be prepared financially, and afterwards they gave me a mentor who was also good as well.
I love
So
that.
big up my
You
mentor.
get it. Pick up the mentors. I don't mentor anymore.
Um, right now I'm having mommy brain right now. Miss Edward, I can't remember the first name.
Miss Edward, big up yourself at Youth Economy
Miss
Agency.
Edward, Edward.
Mommy brains, I have that as well.
And then afterwards, I did another bookkeeping course with them.
Mhm.
And to be quite honest, the Youth Economy Agency is the place to be for all young people
Mhm.
that are trying to get somewhere with the business.
Mhm.
All young people that don't know where to start, they need the financial support, they need the advice, they need the know-how, they have everything that you need to help you move forward. So if you're a Solution National and you're not plugged into the Youth Economy Agency, I don't know what you're using for. Because
I like
honest,
Hey, look at that.
honest,
Let me tell them they made you made an ad for them. Yes. Let's because we have to wrap up. How do you feel? You nominated. Let's talk about the awards, pages, and so on.
so I was nominated for Business of the Year, Youth Economy Agency Business of the Year
Mhm.
award. I literally found out last week. I was very surprised and elated because I mean I worked very hard, and it was just a testament to like the CEO stride.
Mhm.
You know, everybody is in their own lane. Everybody has their own thing going on, and we all have our struggles. But it's just to show that within that struggles, I also have my accomplishments, and persons are actually seeing my work. They're loving what I do. My clients, big shout out to my clients for hiring me, my personal clients, corporate clients, my colleagues who are also clients as well because I do collaborations. So, I mean, that award means a lot. It's a very prestigious award. And I hope I'll be the winner. I don't know. I was
Yes, we made
I was not out there now because I want to be the winner. I did not know I was
Yeah,
the
where is
winner
where is
last
it happening?
It
What
is
day, time?
happening at the pavilion this Saturday. What's the date of this Saturday? I'm not sure the date, but this coming Saturday at the pavilion in Rodney
Nice.
Bay. I think it's invite only,
Yes.
but it should be streaming on all local.
People check out for that. We're looking for that,
and it
especially you
starts at
Unplugged.
about
I'll be checking it out.
6:45
Yes.
thereabouts. I think that is the information that I know
Wonderful.
about.
I want a last question because we have to wrap up. Your advice, I always try and end because I want to inspire the youth that are looking on me, unplugging that kind of information. Here I give. What do you say to youth? Because at least, well, in your case, you had, your family, whatever. There's some people they're not sure, they don't have the support system. Well, any words of advice? How do you start? Where do you go? Well, first of all, go to your economy agency.
That's right.
They're a support system in themselves, yes.
Listen, what I would say to the young people is do not give up. Don't give up on your dream.
Mhm.
Know what your goals are. Have a plan, and every day actively take one step towards
Mhm.
making that plan or
Mhm.
making that dream a reality.
Right.
So that is, I think, by doing that, you would realize the courses that you need to take. There are a lot of ups and downs in business and in entrepreneurship,
Mhm.
and you have to know how to pivot in business to become successful somewhat
Right.
in whatever field, whatever discipline that you do. You need to know how to brush things off. You need to know how to keep it professional. Don't keep it personal. Keep it professional.
I like that.
Continuously grow by educating yourself about what you do.
Right.
All
And it's
the
a learning
time.
process, the
Oh
whole
yes. Oh yes, it is a learning process for sure.
Jerona, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, let me tell you, in no time, we were just chatting, girl. But thank you so much for making the time. I will, admittedly, I was supposed to have another guest. They were not able to come in. And Jerona jumped in when I reached out to her, the Youth Economy. We want to showcase some of their clients and persons who are coming through. Thank you, Jerona, for jumping on board.
Everyone can reach me.
Oh, yes, let's give you a plugin.
Hello.
Yes, all the handles, all the plugins.
Yeah, so everyone can check me out on Instagram at Decor Delivered LC. I'm also on Facebook as well. And I'm also on WhatsApp. My personal number at 287-0360. So you can reach out to me for your consultations, for your design, your decor, and whatnot.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jerona. I'm wishing you all the best for Saturday.
Thank you.
All right. I mean, I wish you all the best for all the
I
youth.
really feel like a winner, even if I don't win.
Yes, absolutely. And then I'm hoping that on the night you'll each kind of inspire each other during the entire night and motivate each other. Hey, networking.
That's right.
Thank you guys so much for joining us again this Thursday, 3 p.m. at the same time, same place, Youth Unplugged. Yes, we have another guest who is going to sit, get unplugged, and inspired. Thank you so much. And again, thank you again.